Monica. Welcome to my channel, Monica Tarot. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread here for you today, and I have shuffled the cards, so I'll give them another go quickly. So the first two cards will form the question. So I'll formulate a question as I lay out the cards here, and so this will be in regards to any goals that some of you out there might be wanting to achieve. So whether you're on the right track, that sort of thing. So we'll just see what sort of information we can get out of this, what this card spread has to tell us. So straight up, we've got the World card here. So this is wrapping up on something here. Something's quite significant. So you've had a very powerful time in your life here. So this is the end of a very significant situation. So that in itself is it can be bittersweet. So you want it to end because you want to move on with new things in your life. I can also see here that you've had a wonderful team of people around you, or you've been in a situation where you have actually needed to work with other people, be with other people. So you're very skilled in environments that involve teamwork, and so let's see where this will take you. Alright, so it's taking you somewhere because we're moving on with the Page of Swords. So you're in the process of doing that. You know that you're going to be moving on. And so yeah, the Page of Swords, you're not hurtling on at a quick pace here. You're just going to take things at a good pace. And you've made up your mind. You know that's what you want to do. The page here still, for me, it's looking over to the past a little bit. So it's a little bit like going back to the past to get into the future type of scenario. So there could be a little bit of looking back as you move forward for some reason. So whatever that means for anybody out there. Right now, we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. So we are moving. So that reinforces this. This is about movement. This is about motion. This is about advancing towards something new. And yes, we've got another 8 here, so we've got the 8 of Wands here. So that's exactly what's needed right now. So this is really reinforcing this. There's a need to be doing this right now. So so once everything's sort of wrapped up here, and you've resolved everything here and done what you needed to do, you'll be ready to go. There's not going to be too much. There's not going to be too much sort of sitting around and just hanging around for a little while. You're going to be pretty much going straight from this into this. You're going to be moving along quite quickly. You've already developed a plan as to how you're going to go and do it. So yeah, so this is quite exciting. And there we go. So this is about action and movement. Again, I've got this here, so still looking a little bit in the past. It's going back to the past in order to go forward. So let's just see what comes up as we go along here. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is moving along, wanting to move along. So this idea or this desire to sort of to start to sort of do something about resolving or finishing up on something did start here a little while back, and you've got to this point now. So you really want to be where you are right now. It's nothing that's been forced on you, or situations outside of your control have meant that you have to wind up on things. This is something that you've wanted to do. You've wanted to move forward on something in the past for yourself. And look at this. We've got here the Knight of Wands, and moving on you will. So you're now coming up over the next few months. You will get totally on track with that, and once you get to this point here, there'll be no looking back anymore, because you'll be going in a completely different direction, and this is where you're meant to go. So it's really about having a vision, having a desire, and getting clear on something. You need the clarity, you need the focus. So this is what the Swords can be doing. This is all about being logical, clear thinking, sorting out your thought processes so that you can move forward on something and make some solid decisions here. We've got the Ace of Cups here, so definitely, again, this ties in beautifully with the Page of Swords. About newness, new beginnings, new things, new whatever it is that you want in a part of your life. So you're totally on the right track here, and all the planets seem to be lining up in the right place as you go forward with this. Okay, alright, so we've got the Queen of the Queen of, not the Queen of, the High Priestess here. So this is a Major Arcana card. It's the number 2. So yeah, so as far as timing goes, sort of when, you know, when things are going to take shape. Look, I would say here that even though things are progressing forward beautifully, everything's, you know, at a good pace here, there could be something that you're not quite aware of. So you could be coming up against something that is not on the radar at the moment. And so you'll probably need to have a little bit of a think about this. But I think this might be a bit of a blip on the radar, but for some reason, because it is a Major Arcana card, it's going to present itself. So it could be that this will come up, I would say that this will come up as you're moving along here, and you might have a little bit of a time of thinking, okay, I didn't know that this was going to present itself. What am I going to do here? It's going to be one of those situations. So you might question yourself for the time being because it's something that's a little bit unexpected here. But could be a bit of a test here just to see how much you really want to do something. I would say keep on with what you're doing, because it's sometimes when things get a bit challenging, it's just overcoming that, just breaking through that is when all the good stuff really happens. And so it will. We've got another wheel, got the Wheel of Fortune here. So we're going, well, it's not a wheel here, it's the world. So it's finishing off on a cycle, and you definitely want to finish off on something and move forward on something new. It's there with you. You've got an objective, and it's there with you. So at this point in time, the only little glitch I would say is here. The High Priestess, a bit of knowledge that something you're not quite aware of, it definitely will present itself to you. So just be aware of that. And here we go, we've got another Major Arcana card. Beautiful. We're going to finish off on the Judgment card here. So this is your calling. You have been called on to do something, which began right there, back with the Knight of Swords. You did see something different for yourself. It's something that you want. You understand that you will probably face a couple of challenges here, and get through this. Get some people on board with you. You're used to that. You're used to sort of working in environments where get more heads together and nut things through, and formulate plans and work things out. I can see that this is what you could be doing. You can be doing this as you go on with this plan here. So there might be some others that are really taking a lot of notice with what you're doing. They find it quite interesting as what you're doing and actually how you're going about it. So it's all also about the journey. But your calling is there. You will get to that. You will rise above any difficulties here, and this will definitely set you on the right track. And whatever it is that you're working on, where you're going to get to, this is going to be a situation where, whether you realise it or not, at some point down the track, you will be in a position where you are going to be really able to be in a position where you can help other people. You can assist other people on their journey as well. And there's nothing better than that, to be able to help others as they move forward. If you can be in that position and do something like that in return, is absolutely wonderful. So so just follow that journey, keep on with that journey, and you will do well. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you for the next one. Cheers!